interested in our vest?
Yes, I saw your vest and it got my attention, let's say, yeah.
Yeah.
So my name is Paolo, I come from Italy and I'm here volunteering at the border, just like you, I guess.
Nice.
And I speak Russian because I was living in Ukraine before.
Oh, I see.
And so I'm trying to help the people, finding transport, accommodation and whatever they need.
Yeah. So what makes you interested in the messaging on our vest? Take a look.
Yeah, sure. We are the Jew Chinese who are taking down the evil shit. Yeah. I mean, I used to live in China. I lived in China for 3 years in Xiamen, in Fujian.
Oh.
And I was an English teacher there.
Wow.
And yeah, I know what China is, how life in China is, how restrictions work there. So yeah, that's I find it very interesting that you've got a vest like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and there are hundreds of millions of us from the new federal state of China, and we are the new Chinese people. Taking down the Chinese Communist Party. We want all Chinese people, especially our brothers and sisters living in communist China, can have full freedom of speech and no censorship, no persecution, and to live in a society governed by the rule of law, just like people in Italy, in Poland.
I do hope so too, yeah, because I have lots of friends and colleagues and friends also not only in Xiamen but also some other parts of China. Yeah. And they do wish that China would be like freer, like a lot more freedom, especially freedom of speech, but also like of just getting on the street and just like say what they think, basically, right? Yeah.
So are you surprised to see the Chinese people here in Mythica?
I am very surprised. Yeah, I'm very surprised. I'm usually staying at Tesco, at the refugee center, but sometimes I get here, yeah. So I'm very, very surprised. But I'm happy you're here. Yeah. Very happy you're here, yeah.
So at first when we came here, some people think, oh, are they from the Chinese government? Isn't the Chinese government Putin's friend and supporting Russia's invasion? And then we tell them, hey, look at my message. I'm the new Chinese people. We're the ones who were taking down the Chinese Communist Party. And people say, oh, I see. And then they give me a hug, they smile, they come to our tent. And so that is the big difference.
Yeah, sure. You should tell them to read carefully because if they read carefully, they do understand that you're not from there. But I do understand that people who don't know much about China, who haven't been there, not just lived but haven't been there, they are not quite aware of what is going on there, right? So I think it is very, very important to spread the word and to tell people what the real situation is there.
Yeah. So I agree with you. A lot of people don't know the truth about China because of the censorship, the internet censorship, and also the mainstream media in the Western society. They are also practicing either self-censorship or censoring the Chinese dissidents' voice, like many of our fellow freedom fighters from the new federal state of China. Our Twitter accounts, our Facebook and our YouTube have been either banned or blocked. And because the Chinese Communist Party are trying to use money to influence the Western mainstream media, so they don't report the truth. And if you ever see them report the Chinese whistleblower movement, it's disinformation. It's like defamation. For example, we saw some bad articles coming from the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, and Mother Jones. They have some bad articles to defame the leader and founder of the new federal state of China, to defame all of us. I mean, we're the Chinese people who took great risk to our personal safety to stand up to communism and to help this world to become a better place to be. And then instead of receiving moral support and help from the international community, from the Western democratic society, the media are against us.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, unfortunately, it's really true what you said. So yeah, Western media, I don't know, also afraid of speaking up, and but I think it is very, very important to just have people from within China, from inside China, to just tell you what is really happening there through also the use of social media. I've got some Chinese friends who are also using Facebook, because we all know that they can use, like with VPN, right, with VPN, so it is possible. So if they are willing to do that, that is very, very important to read like some independent news and independent media, to just, because mainstream, as you've just said, they're just not telling the truth or just hiding the truths.
No. Yeah. And most the mainstream media are not telling the truth about the true origin of the COVID-19. Like, he's from Wuhan. The COVID-19 is actually manufactured in the Chinese Communist Party's bioweapon lab in Wuhan, and was deliberately distributed as an unrestricted warfare against the Western countries and the international community. But the mainstream media has been censoring this. They think this is like a, conspiracy or anything, and they even call us, the movement to take down the Chinese Communist Party, as a conspiracy. Come on, we are under the broad sunlight. We are, coming public about what we do, and so no problem. Yeah, so I hope and you can download a free social media called Getter, and because Getter doesn't censor people like Twitter, and you can follow only in Getter. You will not be censored if you follow the truthful voice from the real Chinese people from the new federal state of China.
That's very, very important. Yeah, so I will try and download this Gather. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best, and keep up the good work, and and spread the word. Yeah, I will also try to spread the word, because I think it's very, very important, because lots of Chinese people my age, young Chinese, they are really fighting for freedom. But of course, like from within China, it is hard.
Yeah,
it is hard. So the people need to support them somehow.
And together we can make it. Would you like to say a few words in Chinese?
谢谢 That's what I remember now, right now.
谢谢，非常好。
谢谢
Okay, 谢谢 ，See you.
See you, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.